In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Here we go. First carry for Joe Mixon. It'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
18.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Henry Topo on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go!
A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hawk 70!
they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He'll get about 2. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the give, it's Williams. Open space to the 35. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 18. What a run by Williams. 32 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Right now, boys.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll work forward for a couple. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
Yellow. Cut.
Back to throw. That's complete. It's takedown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Here we go. Set. 45. Set.
He'll look to throw. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over here just past the 30.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big play for the Cowboys. It covers 63 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Throwing here on third and goal. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with first and 10.
Ready, break. Here we go.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Leaving uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Set, hut. Black 40.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Travel start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
That's complete left side to Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
Ready, break. Let's go.
A give, and here comes Williams. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
Taken down at the
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return. So this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready?
Back to the air once more on second down. Throw left side, finds Dell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a handoff running right. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
Waste of time.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
A gain of 29.
It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
First down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the home red zone.
And, oh, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A loss of 10 brings up 3rd and goal.
and goal.
Let's go now. 19, 18, 72. Let's go.
They'll run.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run, and that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
On the double. Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Fight.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down. Now Stroud. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. They get 20 on the connection. It's good for a Texans first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Second and 7. Stroud to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Ready.
And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
go here to begin the drive. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Nick Scorton in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Going back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
These are tough situations. You want to stay out of 2nd and real long. You figure it's going to be a pass, but this is a nice changeup by the play caller. He keeps the ball on the ground, picks up a good gain, and now this 3rd down got a whole lot more manageable.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
He'll drop the throw. Got his man at the 6. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to the air one more time. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
A 23-yard attempt.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cowboys will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. This returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end. zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, faking the give. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas first down. Give on the ground, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Kamari Lassiter there on the stop.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80!
Back to throw. Brought in, right side by Pickett. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
26. Texans nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Got it? Come on, set! Set!
They'll run on first down with Dixon. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion now, it's Collins. Taken in, and that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go.
Dell, the motion man. Receiver in motion, headed left. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
All right. 118. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
On the quick, right?
Back to throw. Stroud. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
All right.
An inside give to Marks. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 1-8.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Up the middle they go. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3. brings up 3rd and 8.
Got it. Ready? Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On first down, it's Marks. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Or 18.
Schultz, the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
Red, 38. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He's got it about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here's punt.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Set. Ready. Ready.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. That is a 1st National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Ready.
The
Set.
offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
Here we go. Set.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
On the quick, right? 18.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Devontae Turpin on the return. Oh! And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Take over.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
The open man is Tolbert, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cowboys.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The play fake. Here's, the ball's out. Oh, a loose football. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
A run on 1st and goal. A short kick down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
36.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Down. 33, yellow. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3rd and 10.
Come on, set. Yellows, ready?
Throwing now from the gun. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Here we go. Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they've come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set up. 60 Eagles.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Third down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead.
Cowboys 43, Texans 11. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
It's not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Here we go. Ready.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down, Texans.
Set. Hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep
Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. Take this in, back at the 16. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Ready, ready. Let's go. Set, go.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.